Now let us discuss about dirty read problem, which can also be called as right read conflict or right read problem. This problem occurs in parallel schedule. We know what is a schedule and transaction. We know what is a schedule and what is a transaction. Transaction means a set of operations, a collection of operations. Schedule decides in which order the corresponding transactions are executed. Dirty read problem occurs in parallel schedule. Parallel schedule means multiple transactions can be executed simultaneously. Parallelly we can execute both the transactions. This can also be called as right read conflict. So right read means first we need to perform write operation and then read operation. So is it a problem? No, it's not a problem. Let us take two persons, P1 and P2. So first we need to perform the write operation, then we need to perform the read operation. Let P1 performs write operation. That means let us assume that P1 books a ticket in a website and then P2 checks the availability of the tickets. That means P2 is performing some read operation. So P1 is booking some tickets. That means P1 is performing the write operation, and after that P2 is checking the tickets. P2 is checking the availability of the tickets. That means P2 is performing the read operation. There is no problem. If you perform write operation followed by read operation, there is no problem. But here it is causing some problem. Let's see what is the problem here. Here we have two transactions such as T1 and T2. Let here the first operation is R of A. Read the data from A account. Let the value of A is 500. So read A value. So initially in the database A value is 500. So read A value. So A value is 500. Next A equal to A plus 100. So 500 plus 100 means 600. Next to W of A. So write A. So now A value is 600. And then T2 operations are executed. Switching happens. We know this is a parallel schedule. Parallel schedule means we can execute multiple transactions simultaneously. So three operations of T1 are first executed, then few operations of T2 are executed, then few operations of T1. Likewise, it will continue. Okay. Let us assume that after executing these three operations, the control is shifted to the T2 transaction. Okay. So what is T2? Here the first operation is R of A. So here what is A value? Initially A value is 500, but what is the recent value of A? The recent value of A is 600. The recent value of A is 600, so that A will be read. Then A equal to A plus 200. So 600 plus 200 means 800. Now W of A. So what is A value? 800. Now let us assume that this is the last instruction. This is the last operation of the transaction, that is commit. So whenever this commit operation is executed, then this A value will be permanently stored in the database. So that A value will be visible to all the persons. Okay. So now what is A value? Now A is changed to 800. So this T2 transaction is successfully executed. And after that, let us assume that the control shifted to the next operation. Here T1 transaction totally contains 6 operations, but only the first 3 operations are executed first, and after that control shifted to T2. So now all the operations in T2 are executed successfully, and then the control is transferred to the remaining operations of transaction T2. Let us assume that now this instruction is going to be executing. Let us assume that here there is a problem. There is a problem while executing this instruction. This problem may be either hardware problem or software problem. So whenever this problem occurs, then what will happen is, we know about the property of transaction. So transaction means all the operations are to be executed without any errors. If there is any error in one of the instruction, then the entire transaction should be aborted. The entire transaction should be aborted. So that means we have to roll back the transaction. So once again, we have to move to the first instruction of the transaction. So once again, all these, the first three operations needs to be executed one more time. So now, if all these operations are executed one more time, what is the initial value of A? The initial value of A is 500. So once again, this A value will be changed. This A value will be changed to 500. So now what is A value? 500. Why? Because here we got a problem. So whenever we got a problem here, this transaction will be aborted. This transaction will be rolled back. So once again, all the instructions of the transaction need to be executed once again. So now let's see here. Here what is A value? A value is 600. Here in T2 transaction, here we read the data A. Here what is A value? A value is 600. But initially what is A value? Initially what is A value? A value is 500 only. But T2 reads A value as 600. Is it correct value? No, it's not correct value. The correct value of A is 500. So we can call this as dirty read. So dirty read means we are reading the wrong value of the A. Actually, A value is what is the initial value of A? 500. But after that it was changed to 500 plus 100. It was changed to 600. So that's why T2 read A value as 100. But this is not the correct value. This is wrong value. So we can call this problem as dirty read problem. So when this problem will occur, a transaction reads the data that has been written by another transaction but not yet committed. Here T2 is reading the data. T2 is reading A value. That A value was written by T1 transaction. But this is not yet committed. Suppose here if it is committed, then this problem won't arise. So we can call this problem as dirty read problem.